Hey guys, welcome back. It's Epic What Ifs, and today we're back with the Naruto Uchiha series. Finally, it's been quite a while. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm here back. So, in the previous episode, we basically left off with Naruto and Killer Bee being sent away to have the training with Kurama, with Naruto beating Kurama, meeting his mother, and all that shit. It was a fun little scenario. It ended, and Kisame is now currently on his way towards that island to try and kill Naruto and Killer Bee. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't killed Kisame off yet. Anyway, so what is happening with the rest of the revolutionary, the allied shinobi forces, or what forces? Forgive me. Well, the allied shinobi forces are currently way back where the war is going to start in a few moments. Now, which who is basically involved in this war? Well, first off, I did say that Orochimaru does in fact leave Obito's side because he does not feel that having the entire world in a Genjutsu would actually be that good a plan, and to be honest, it's not. So he basically, he leaves Obito's forces to go ahead and meet up with the allied shinobi forces, which, to be honest, he probably would know where they are. Let's face it, he's Orochimaru. He'll find a way. So what happens with the allied shinobi forces, basically? Nothing much. Orochimaru arrives at their headquarters, being the sleazy snake that he is. He just crawls into their headquarters. And the entire Kage force is actually pretty apprehensive and are immediately ready to attack and kill Orochimaru, but Orochimaru does in fact convince them by simply saying, now, Kages, you probably wouldn't want to lose a valuable ally such as myself. But let's be real. You all know you can't truly face Madara. And just for saying that, the Raikage says, we don't really need you, Orochimaru, and just tries to slap Orochimaru. But the moment his hand connects with Orochimaru's body, Orochimaru turns into water, falls down on the ground, and gets back up like nothing ever happened. This surprises the Kage, because, well, we know the truth, but they're like, what the fuck is this? They're forced to listen to him, and Orochimaru gives them his plan, which is basically that he is going to be reviving the previous Hokages because he knows how and he's got the means to do so. And he's gonna find a way to get them all back and put them in the fucking war because Madara versus Hashirama will probably win that battle and all that shit. And they do, agree. But just because it's Orochimaru, they feel they need to have somebody looking on him. And as of now, the best person that they could probably send would be Sasuke, but he does not go alone. Why Sasuke, though? First, why Sasuke? Itachi would have probably been a better choice. But seeing as how, Orochimaru, he is tough, but considering Sasuke has his own Mangekyo Sharingan, he might be able to combat Orochimaru better than any normal person would. And also, Itachi, being the superior of the Mangekyo brothers at this point, would probably be more valuable while he is on the battlefield to face off against Obito and Madara. For now they only know that Madara is there, so Madara's Mangekyo would probably clash better with Itachi's Mangekyo. But Itachi will actually have to leave very soon into the battle because you know why. Anyway, now Orochimaru does in fact leave with Sasuke, and the battle will actually be starting in a few moments now. So the people who are involved in the battle, who are they? Let's see. Wait. First off, before I forget this. Now, Sasuke did go with Orochimaru, but Itachi, being always apprehensive, left a shuriken with Sasuke, a transformed shadow clone which Sasuke could use if Orochimaru ever became a bit of a nuisance, or Itachi could use if he ever needed any information from Orochimaru immediately. Yes. Now, the battle will start, and, well, first off, the people who are revived by Kabuto. Madara, he'll be revived as he was, facing off against the shinobi forces as he would, beating them down completely, and eventually fighting off against the Hokages. Also, other people such as the previous Raikage, the previous Mizukage, the Kazekage, and all that shit. All of them will be revived as they were, and this does raise suspicion because not many people should actually know this jutsu. So the shadow clone that was with Itachi immediately pops up and opens up near Orochimaru, asking him who could have done this, and Orochimaru explains, "That must be that brat Kabuto. He is currently working with Obito, and, well, he knows how to do this." Now, a question. Would Itachi not, be there to actually battle it out with the other Kages and all that shit? Fair point, but I'm thinking because they don't actually know how many people were revived, and Itachi would probably be the best course of action to, you know, get Kabuto down and completely out. Itachi would probably be sent to find Kabuto and, well, basically kill him. How will he do that? Well, we'll find out in a moment. Let's cut back to Naruto and Killer Bee. They're in their island, after that training, and they're a bit apprehensive because now the training is technically over, so they're like, let's leave. And when they're about to leave, Kisame attacks them, and well, the battle with Kisame and Killer Bee, more or less, goes as it would in the original, with Killer Bee completely decimating them. Well, with the help of Naruto, utterly destroying Kisame. And, well, Kisame is dead, so nobody's coming over to them, so that's done, I guess. Yeah, Kisame is gone. I don't know if I've actually killed him off yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I'm sorry, my memory is a bit wonky at this point. So, Killer Bee and Naruto are now about to leave the place when they're stopped by the other forces. Now, they couldn't stop Naruto in the original. They don't stand a chance right now. Naruto does in fact leave, leaving Iruka Sensei with a... well, Iruka Sensei does actually still give him the letter because even though Naruto technically had a bit of a family with the Uchihas for a moment, the teachers still hated him because Kyuubi and Uchiha villagers hated him, and Iruka always treated him like a student, and Naruto always respected him for that. And all that shit goes as it would, and he's gone. Whoosh, he's off. So Naruto will be slowly arriving on the battlefield. What is happening there currently? Well, Kakashi and Guy will be facing off against the Swordsmen of the Mist, along with Zabuza and Haku, because those guys are not dead. Zabuza, seeing his former comrades, is like, "Well, I wasn't expecting to be seeing you guys again." And they're like, "Zabuza, so you've defected from the hidden mist." Zabuza's like, "Yeah, didn't quite feel it." The battle begins with, Kakashi and Guy and Zabuza and Haku. Well, that will be an epic battle, and I really wish somebody someday actually manages to animate that. Pledge. Anyway, so what else is going on? Well, Madara has been reincarnated. Yeah, whatever. He's back technically, and reanimation. Fuck, I actually forgot the word. He has been reanimated, and he is utterly destroying the fuckers who were on the battlefield. Now, point. How would Itachi know how to find Kabuto? Don't let me forget that. Well, Itachi, he faces against one of the Edo Tensei people, and Edo Tensei people, and uses his genjutsu to actually find a way to kind of read his mind in a sense, or rather like trap him in a form of genjutsu which he would use to actually find the location of Kabuto, breaking the Edo Tensei on that one person while he does so, though it does consume quite a decent chakra. So he's like, for the rest I'm gonna have to go to Kabuto himself, get him in a genjutsu and put him out. And he does in fact leave for Kabuto. Now at this point Madara will be facing off against the 5 Kages as he did, and it would be an amazing battle as it would. So yeah, he's gone, I guess. Now what else is going to be happening? Well, they're going to be separated. Now Itachi is, as he's going towards Kabuto in the jungle, Sasuke is reaching the Uzumaki hideout with Orochimaru, gets the shit from there, gets the shit from somewhere else, And basically they managed to revive the four Hokages, who are like, Tobirama has a bit of a moment with Sasuke. Well, more like, Sasuke's like, we're currently battling to save the ninja village, save the ninja world. We need you Hokages to be on the battlefield immediately. And seeing as how they don't actually have to talk about ninja ways and all that shit, they immediately leave for the place. And it's gonna be fun, whatever. Now, at this very point, Naruto is actually already left the fucking island, and he's currently on his way to. He's currently in a fucking forest right now, basically, and it is at this point that Itachi actually encounters Pain, and their battle begins with Pain summoning his gigantic monsters and all that shit. And Itachi begins with well, not really using his Susanoo straight off. He uses fireball jutsus and he uses genjutsu to actually try to combat Pain pretty well. And now, if I'm being honest, in the original Pain versus Itachi did still need Naruto's help. I don't know if he would have beaten Pain all alone. So Naruto, seeing in the forest that Naruto was coming through, because let's face it, I mean, let me say that it was the same fucking forest, because somehow they both encountered. Whatever, fuck it. Plot makes Naruto arrive to that forest, and Naruto basically sees a gigantic commotion going on, and he reaches that place, seeing Itachi fighting off against Nagato. Now, Nagato seeing Naruto is, he begins to have a bit of a conversation with him while he's fighting him. He still has some form of his consciousness left, so he's able to commune because for now he doesn't actually have to go full all out. Kabuto is not going to suppress their emotions because he doesn't give a shit for now. And the battle is intensifying, with Nagato being very impressed by how Naruto has grown, and Itachi and Naruto being a badass combo. I'm gonna say one thing, which is something that I just made up on the spot right here, right now. I'm gonna say this, now. So Naruto and Itachi, while fighting against Nagato, and Nagato is going full all out. They decide they should do something, and both of them, have this mental connection almost, and they both launch their Susanos out. Now, both of them combine their Susanos, so basically it's half of Itachi's reddish Susanoo and half of Naruto's orange gold type Susanoo. With Naruto's sword on one hand and Itachi's thingy-majig on the other, with another two hands sprouting from behind, carrying one carrying Itachi's shield and the other empty. Yes, it is. So this is a pretty badass looking Susanoo, and the battle begins with Naruto and Itachi actually completely decimating Pain and stealing him away. Sadly, what had to be done has been done. Pain is sealed away inside of that jar. The Totsuka blade. Fuck, I forgot it. The Totsuka blade. And Naruto and Naruto communes with Itachi as to what is going on. Killer Bee is still somewhere there, so he, had a bit of a part to play. And Naruto and Itachi basically commune as to what is going on. Killer Bee finding out that the Raikage is actually in the battlefield, and their father is actually revived. He goes, I would probably be better off on the field because I know what my father's weakness truly would be. So Killer Bee leaves for the battlefield to take down his father because, let's face it, that guy is a fucking badass. Now, he leaves off, and Naruto and Itachi decide to go to Kabuto to completely decimate him, and they do so, with the battle not taking much at all, because the moment they enter, Itachi has told Naruto to use the Koto Matsukami on Kabuto, and, well, he does. Along with Itachi's Infinite Tsukuyomi, because why not? So the Koto Matsukami basically works, and Kabuto is forced to release them, but before that happens, it's a long way to go, let's say, and Killer Bee actually manages to reach the spot where they were. Now, Naruto and Itachi are on their way to Kabuto, and Killer Bee has actually reached the battlefield, where the battle is going on even more intense than it was, with the four Hokage actually arriving in a few minutes as well. Yes, they're very, very early, aren't they? and let's call it they're going to be arriving in like half an hour. Yeah, that would be fair because Orochimaru and Sasuke actually have to run quite a while. So from here to there and there to somewhere else, all that shit. I don't care. Okay, so now the battlefield. What is happening on the battlefield? Well, basically, after Killer Bee arrives, he sees his father, and Naruto actually lent away a shit ton of shadow clones to actually go with Killer Bee and onto the battlefield to help other people. So, the helping scenario that happened in the original, it happens like it did in the original, just Naruto being even more dangerous. And Killer Bee, as he arrives, he's telling Naruto what his father's weakness would probably be, and how his father actually died, or rather, how his father got that scar on his chest. Naruto, after arriving on the battlefield with Killer Bee actually tries to defend against, his father, but his father is a utter badass and does in fact manage to beat down on Killer Bee. Let's face it, he was basically playing tag with the fucking Eight Tails while it was running rampant on a daily basis almost. It didn't fucking matter to that guy. And Naruto, as he did in the original, does finish him off. What else is happening? Well, as of now, the 5 Kages are having this amazing battle with Madara, and Madara, he's doing as he did, completely killing them off. Though Gaara actually has a much better time than he did in the original even, because as of now, as we mentioned way early on, the entirety of Shukaku was not actually stolen from Gaara. He has around 25 to 30% of Shukaku left, giving him a extra boost of chakra basically. So Gaara is actually doing pretty well as well, I'd say. Yes. So what else is gonna happen? Now Naruto and Itachi are around this time gonna be, finding him basically, and well, he can't actually use the Koto Matsu. Let's say he can't use the Koto Matsukami immediately. He needs to prepare it for a few moments because he hasn't used it ever in his life. He doesn't necessarily know how to use it as well. It was just a small explanation by Itachi. And Itachi and Naruto actually do a hell of a job against Kabuto because both of them are Mangekyo Sharingan expert. Now, how does this end for now? Well, after beating Kabuto with the Koto Matsukami, they basically unsummon every single one of the person who was there, and they are unsummoned except for Madara because plot, and also quote unquote he's a badass. I'm gonna leave it at this for now. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this series right now. I'm gonna be finishing the next series right away, next episode of this series right away, hopefully finishing the entire thing, and I'll be uploading it in about 3 days time as I would. I'm sorry I took another day, I didn't mean to, just something's wrong right now with me, I don't know. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and seeing as how this is going to be ending and I've got the Kakashi adopted Naruto series running now, I want another series to actually put forth, right as this one ends. Because I want to do 2 series at a time, and give me some titles, come on. Some options that you guys want to see. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.